What is up, friends? Welcome back for the first Alfred Hitchcock film of the channel so far with Vertigo today. I'm very excited to be checking it out with you all, and I have seen Psycho and Rear Window, but I believe those are the only two that I've seen from him before, so I am somewhat acquainted with his work and obviously think he's a fantastic director, and obviously his reputation is so large that you have to go into these expecting a good time, and so I'm looking forward to this one. I don't really know much about it. I know that it stars James Stewart, who obviously a phenomenal actor, and beyond that I don't really know who else is in the film, if I'll even recognize anybody, but I believe I've only ever seen like one scene from this movie. I think it was just James Stewart talking in an office with somebody at some point, and I don't really feel like it was very significant, but I don't even remember the context of what they were saying. So going into this one pretty blind, but hopefully going to have a good time. Hopefully you guys enjoy watching along with me for this one. If you do, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up. Helps the video reach a lot more people, helps the channel grow. Of course, you can check out the full-length reaction to this on my Patreon. Link for that is in the description below. Of course, you'll need your own copy of the film to watch along with me there, but without further ado, let's jump into Vertigo. Love this opening scene, man. This is good stuff, starting off with the action right from the get-go. Yo, I love that camera shot. Maybe that's supposed to represent him having vertigo. Whoa, no way. Is this for real? We already got a freaking body and it wasn't the guy they were chasing? Jimmy Stewart's character has got to feel pretty terrible after that.
I had to quit.
Why?
Because of this fear of heights I had. I wake up at night seeing that man fall from the roof, and I try to reach out to it, and it's just...
That is a pretty rough fear to have when you're in that line of work, because I assume you come into contact with heights quite often.
What did you mean there's no losing it?
I asked my doctor. He said that only another emotional shock could do it, and probably wouldn't. You're not going to go diving off another rooftop to find out.
I think I can lick it.
That definitely sets up an interesting plot line there. If he has to experience another event like that, we could see that happen eventually.
I asked you to come up here, Scotty, knowing that you'd quit detective work, but I wondered whether you'd go back on the job as a special favor to me. I want you to follow my wife. No, it's not that. We're very happily married.
Love the composition of this frame right here, just putting Gavin above him. I love this pairing of Jimmy Stewart and Alfred Hitchcock, though. That's a pretty elite combo. Jimmy Stewart's voice is so captivating.
Do you believe that someone out of the past, someone dead, can enter and take possession of a living being?
No.
If I told you that I believe this has happened to my wife.
Whoa, man, what the heck? I didn't expect this to get, like, supernatural. I assume there's got to be some other explanation for it.
I'm not making it up. I wouldn't know how. She'll be talking to me about something. Suddenly the words fade into silence. A cloud comes into her eyes and they go blank.
Definitely sounds like a strange incident, but I don't know if somebody possessing her is the conclusion I'd jump to.
I followed her one day, watched her coming out of the apartment. Someone I didn't know. She even walked a different way. Got into her car and drove out to Golden Gate Park, 5 miles.
I love this descriptive dialogue, though. This is painting a pretty good picture. I'm definitely getting more and more intrigued the longer he goes on with telling this.
This isn't my line.
Scotty, I need a friend. Someone I can trust. I'm in a panic about this.
I'm supposed to be retired. I don't want to get mixed up in this darn thing.
Well, hopefully just following her around would be less stressful than what we saw him do in the beginning, so certainly he could handle it. But this is an Alfred Hitchcock film, so there's going to be something strange happening eventually. The music is definitely very interesting right now. I'm not exactly sure what that is supposed to signify. I certainly don't think that Scotty's gonna like take an attraction to her or something, but that's the kind of feel I got. Here we go, man. Hot on the trail. The case is beginning. It's a question of how long he has to follow her before she does something strange. I like that it has us following them in real time, though. Really helps put you in the moment. Definitely looks like a bit of a shady place, not something you would expect someone like her to go to, and it's all secluded. It's just a back way to get into a flower shop. Why did she go this roundabout way? Is she sneaking in the back way to get to the shop because she doesn't want anyone to see her go in the front and see that she's buying flowers, perhaps for somebody she's seeing that isn't her husband? I don't know. Well, she's visiting a mission. Didn't he mention that he got a message or something about a mission earlier? I don't know what sort of connection that would be. I mean, if she's just visiting a gravesite, that's not too suspicious, right? I mean, depends on who it is that she's visiting. I don't think we've heard that name or seen that name anywhere, right? Carlota Valdez. And that's not her name, right? The music that played right there definitely has me a bit on edge. Well, first off, great camera move right there. I love that. That's not the person that she's being possessed by, so to speak, is it? Oh, I love the way he uses the camera as the POV right there, so we can discover at the same time that Scotty's discovering what's happening.
Say, will you tell me something? That lady sitting in there, who's the woman in the painting she's looking at?
Oh, that's Carlotta.
Oh, bro, what the heck, man? So it's the same person as in the grave he saw before. Definitely very odd. Why the heck is she going in a hotel now? Is she meeting somebody in there? I assume at this point it has some sort of connection to that Carlota lady as well. Well, at least he didn't have to do too much digging to find out what room she's staying in. How the heck is he gonna spy on her in there, though? It's not like he can just walk in.
Is there something I can do for you?
Oh, would you tell me who has the room on the second floor in the corner?
Oh, I'm afraid we couldn't give out information of that sort.
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to just get a name just that easily. What's his next play, then? Is he just gonna walk on up there?
I don't think any of them would mind, really, but still,
Please answer my question.
Valdez, Miss Valdez. Spanish, you know.
Carlotta Valdez?
Oh my gosh, and she's using that name as well. What is going on? And I guess all he had to do was just show his badge, and then he got the info.
I must say,
Now, when she comes down, don't say that I've been here.
Oh, but she hasn't been here today.
I just saw her come in 5 minutes ago.
Oh, no, she hasn't been here at all.
Wait, what? Now we're getting wild? There's no way he's just been following somebody who's not there the whole time.
Her key is on the rack.
Well, would you please go up and look?
Yes, of course, if you ask. But it does seem silly.
Thank you.
The guy at the museum or whatever acknowledged that she was sitting there before, right? So it's not like he was just following a ghost, unless something changed all of a sudden.
Her car's gone.
What car?
Okay, now we're getting some strange stuff. I feel like Scotty's gonna have to acknowledge that Gavin has been seeing some weird things.
He kept the child and threw her away. She became the mad Carlotta, stopping people in the street to ask, "Have you seen my child?"
Oh gosh, man. This is definitely a pretty tragic story. I can see why that spirit would be sticking around if it is her.
I know. The one that phoned. Your old college chum, Elster.
Midge, out, please.
And the
Out.
idea is that the beautiful mad Carlotta has come back from the dead and taken possession of Elster's wife.
She should be a detective as well. She found that out pretty quick. I don't think he can get along very well without giving her some info.
Is she pretty?
Carlotta?
Elster's wife.
Yes. I guess you'd consider that she would be
I think I'll go take a look at that portrait. Goodbye.
No, wait, Midge.
She got him there. Maybe that was the significance earlier that I was mentioning. Maybe he is attracted to her a little bit.
Now, Carlotta Valdez was what? Your wife's grandmother?
Great-grandmother. No, the child who was taken from her, whose loss drove Carlotta mad and to her death, is Madeline's grandmother.
Interesting, man. So I guess it makes a lot more sense why she is being targeted for this specifically if it's in her lineage.
She never heard of Carlotta Valdez.
She knows nothing of a grave out of the Mission Dolores.
Nothing.
Well, when she goes to these places.
She's no longer my wife.
Great dialogue right there. That definitely is unsettling if she somehow knows all of this, but has absolutely no reason to know them.
Her grandmother went insane, took her own life. Her blood is in Madeline.
Boy, I need this.
Scotty is not quite as dismissive of this as he was in the initial conversation. Maybe because he's getting less confident in finding out what this all means. Now, you can't tell me that she is just oblivious to the fact that Scotty followed her here, because there's no way to hide now. Yo, what the heck, man? She's not trying to kill herself, is she? Please tell me she's just going for a nice light swim. Jeez, bro. Freaking thank goodness that Scotty was there to save her. She might very well have died then. Oh, it does look like Scotty has somewhat of an attraction to her. And there's kind of that happy music again.
What happened?
Well, you fell into San Francisco Bay. I tried to dry your hair as best I could. Your things are in the kitchen. They'll be dry in a few minutes.
She doesn't seem like crazy stressed out or anything. She seems to be handling it pretty calmly. Is she aware that she's been having these blackout type situations?
Has this ever happened to you before?
No, it's never happened before. Oh, I've fallen into lakes out of rowboats when I was a little girl.
That's very interesting that it just happened to be the moment that he was there then that she fell in.
She went into the bay.
Did she hurt herself?
No, she's going to be in fine shape.
Madeline is 26. Carlotta Valdez committed suicide when she was 26.
Oh gosh, man, that is chilling right there. So that is what she was trying to do. She's just destined to live the same life, I guess. Shoot, bro, and then she just went Dippo mode and left. I guess it shouldn't be too hard to find her again because she is Madeline right now. Okay, well, is this Madeline pulling up to his place, or is this Carlotta now? Because I think only Madeline remembers where he lives.
I worried about you last night.
I suddenly felt such a fool.
Well, I wanted to drive you home. Are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. No after effects.
She seems to be acting the same. I don't really know her well enough, though, to tell much of a difference.
The whole thing must have been so embarrassing for you.
Not at all. I enjoyed it. Talking to you.
Nice, the hesitation, choked up on his words there for a second.
Oh, I couldn't mail it. I didn't know your address.
I hope we will, too.
What?
Meet again sometime.
We have.
She definitely has a lot of mysterious vibes around her, even when she's in Madeline mode. And I get the feeling that she has a bit of an attraction to him, too, that's building.
What are you thinking?
All the people who've been born and have died while the trees were not living.
Always green, ever living.
Better like them,
Why?
knowing I have to die.
Those trees could almost represent Carlotta there for one interpretation, though, because in a way she seems to still be living on. Wow, that tree has lived through so much. Holy crap.
Here I was born, and there I died. It was only a moment for you. You took no notice.
What? Did she just switch to Carlotta all of a sudden? My goodness, that was some pretty effective lines.
When were you born?
Long ago.
Where? Madeline, tell me.
No.
Madeline, tell me what it is. Where do you go?
No, I
what
can't
takes you
tell
away?
you.
Oh my gosh, man, I like this. This is some good back and forth between them. She seems to be really struggling right now, man. It's affecting her big time.
What do you remember?
There's a room. And I sit there alone.
What else?
Grave. It's an open grave, and I stand by the gravestone.
Well, the grave he visited before wasn't an open grave, so she's seeing a few different things, I feel like. But it is impressive that she does remember a couple of these things.
If I could just find the key and put it together.
If I'm mad, well, that would explain it, wouldn't it?
Dude, Madeline needs to stop running off like this towards bodies of water. I can't blame her, though, for having a bit of a mental crisis.
I got you.
I'm so afraid.
Oh no, dude, I don't think that's what Gavin intended to happen when he hired Scotty on for the case.
What do we talk about at dinner?
Oh, this and that,
What I've been doing?
if you want to. Naturally, we won't talk about anything you don't want to talk about. What have you been doing?
There, her interest is piqued right there. After what she saw earlier, I think she's got a lot of questions for him. I don't know if it's just an interest in the case or an interest in him, though.
I'm really excited about this. You want to see? I thought I might give it to you.
Nice, dude. I love it. She painted herself as Carlota. That's some pretty good work right there, though. I'm impressed.
Oh, it's not funny, Mitch.
Johnny, I just thought...
Let's make that movie some other night, will you?
Oh, wow, man. That was quite a serious reaction. I assume he reacted seriously just because he's kind of fallen for Madeline, and since she's dealing with the demons of Carlota, probably a lot more serious to him.
Now go on about your dream.
I stood alone on the green, searching for something. And then I started to walk to the church.
You're going to be all right now, Madeline. I'm going to take you down there to that mission.
Somehow, I don't feel like it's just gonna be over that smoothly. What is the explanation for all of these instances, though? It's not like sleepwalking or anything, but I guess that is a good sign if she remembers bits and pieces like that.
Now, Madeline, think of when you were here.
There were not so many carriages then. There were horses in the stalls. 8, 2 black and a gray.
I like her line delivery, man. It's quite unsettling. Sounds like she's talking about quite a while ago there.
Here's your gray horse. You see, there's an answer for everything. Madeline, try. Try for me.
Her sightline is locked into something right now, man. I don't know if she's fully buying into his explanation of everything.
I love you, Madeline.
I love you too. Oh, it's too late. Something I must do.
Oh, dang, man. They're dropping the L word as well with each other. Things are moving quite fast for him.
It wasn't supposed to happen this way. It shouldn't have
But
happened.
it had to happen. We're in love. That's all that counts.
You believe I love you. And if you lose me, then you'll know I loved you and I wanted to go on loving you.
I don't know, man. Sounds like she's planning to do something pretty drastic right now. She said something along the lines of it wasn't supposed to happen this fast or something like that, which caught me off guard. I don't know what that means. Oh gosh, man, he's gonna have to confront his vertigo again, isn't he? They're going way up high. Dude, those shots are so freaking sick. I love that. And it's not just simply an artistic use of it as well. No way, dude. That is not real. She actually did kill herself and he wasn't able to stop her. Holy crap, I did not expect that to happen. I thought something was gonna prevent her from jumping. Jeez, dude, that's heavy stuff, man. What the heck? Where do we go from here? That was some good acting by Jimmy Stewart, though, in that moment. Yo, what the heck is happening, man? Is he dreaming right now? Now that shot where it showed him back at the place talking to Gavin, that wasn't real, right? She actually wasn't just chilling there. Yo, this is not what I was expecting from Hitchcock, man. He's going a little bit Kubrick right here. I mean, I like it. It's a very interesting sequence. Gosh, man. That was quite the wild trip right there. The same thing isn't happening to him all of a sudden, is it?
I had a long talk with a lady in musical therapy, Johnny. She says that Mozart's the boy for you. Well, that's what the lady said.
He is not looking too well right now. He looks kind of empty the way that he's staring at her and everything.
Oh, Jono, you don't even know I'm here, do you? But I'm here.
Jeez, dude, what the heck is going on right now? This man's whole life has fallen apart because of this case. That dream really messed him up. What? Dude, we didn't jump back in time, did we? I mean, he's out of that hospital and she's here. How's that possible?
Where'd you get this car?
I bought it from a man who used to live here in this apartment building, Mr. Gavin Elster.
Oh, okay. For a second, I thought that was her. It definitely looked like her from a distance. And the same car. No way, dude. He's gotta be imagining things. I guess when she got closer, she did look a little bit different there. He's just seeing her like everywhere he goes. Some clever shots though, making us as the audience think it's her too. This is trippy, dude. What is happening? So many of the similar things that already happened before seem to be happening again, but in a slightly different way. I'm waiting for the last puzzle piece to fall into place.
Well, what is it?
Could I ask you a couple of questions?
What for? Who are you?
What the heck, man? She looks exactly like her, but her hair's different, and she clearly doesn't recognize him. What is going on right now?
Now you beat it. Go on and beat it.
Please, just let me talk to you.
What about?
You.
Why?
Because you remind me of somebody.
Yeah, she definitely does. She reminds me too. This is wild, man. I didn't expect this movie to be so mind-bending.
What do you want to know?
I want to know your name.
Judy Barton.
Who you are.
I'm just a girl. I work at Magnus.
No, but how do you happen to be living here?
Well, nothing is adding up for her to be Madeline, but Madeline was a real person, right?
All right, mister. My Kansas driver's license. Judy Barton. Number Z296794, 425 Maple Avenue, Salina, Kansas.
I mean, well, it checks out unless she somehow managed to get a fake identity and fake her own death, which I don't think is possible.
Will you have dinner with me?
You don't know me anything.
Well, then will you, for me?
Dinner and what else?
Just dinner.
Nice. He's in again. I don't know if he's going to keep grilling her over dinner, though, or if he's going to start trying to get with her as well in a relationship.
All right, I'll get my car. I'll be back for you in half an hour.
Oh, no, you better give me time to change and get fixed up.
An hour.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
She looked a bit strange there, talking to him at the end. Is she planning on getting out of here? Maybe she's having second thoughts. What? Why are we going back to this? Dude, this movie is working my brain over. And she looked all sad or whatever. What? No, bro, there's the Hitchcock twist. Dude, are you kidding me? Why did they do that to him? They planned the whole thing out? Gosh, dang it, dude. I knew there was something that was gonna happen like that.
I was the tool and you were the victim of Gavin Elster's plan to murder his wife. He chose me to play the part because I looked like her, dressed me up like her, chose you to be the witness to a suicide.
Oh my gosh, dude. That's insane. What a freaking plot, man. Holy crap. Mr. Elster is quite the mastermind.
I'm still in love with you and I want you so to love me. If I had the nerve, I'd stay and lie, hoping that I could make you love me again. I don't know whether I have the nerve to try.
Man, what a wild final act. This is crazy. That's so awful that they just ruined him mentally. Wait a second, she's staying. Is she actually gonna go with him and just pretend to be somebody else the whole time? Or confess that she's actually Madeline? Still practically seeing her everywhere he goes, even though the actual Madeline is right here in front of him. I wonder if she feels bad seeing that firsthand.
I just want to be with you as much as I can, Judy.
I guess I could phone the store in the morning and make some excuse.
Oh man, she's getting back into it. Surely she's got to tell him the truth eventually, right? I would guess.
That's not it. Nothing like it. I just want an ordinary, simple gray suit.
I like that one, Scotty.
No, that's not right.
Oh, is he just trying to put her in the exact same clothes that he remembers Madeline by? Either just to make her more like her or just to jog his memory, maybe?
You want me to be dressed like her?
Judy, I just want you to look nice. I know the kind of a suit that'll look well on you.
No, I won't do it.
Man, she's got to start feeling super guilty as well. And the longer she stays with him and doesn't tell him, the worse it's going to get.
Judy, I tell you this, these past few days have been the first happy days I've known in a year.
Because I remind you of her. Couldn't you like me? Just me the way I am?
I don't think that's possible at this point, since she literally is somebody else. There's no way a relationship can be based off that.
The color of your hair.
No.
Judy, please, it can't matter to you.
He's gonna dye her hair blonde as well. Is he going to change her basically all the way back to Madeline, but she's gonna act as Judy, but also pretend to be Madeline, and so it's just gonna be this whole weaving thing. And I guess she basically was Judy the whole time, but not to Scotty. What the heck, man? The lighting and smoke effects or whatever on her were wild right there. All of it confirms, though, she really is her. I just went in for the kiss. I can't imagine how long he's been waiting for that moment. And her kind of as well, because I think she did really love him too. Feel like she might just go along with it at this point.
Help me with this, will you?
I haven't.
It's the same jewelry as before too, huh? The same as in the picture, or the painting, I guess.
I'm just about ready. All I've got to do is find my lipstick. Where did I put it? I had it a minute ago.
Oh, he realized it too. I guess he didn't notice initially what it was. That's not gonna set him off all of a sudden, is it?
There, I'm ready. First, muss me a little.
Oh gosh, man, now I'm a little bit nervous of what's gonna happen. Is he gonna get real angry? Because I feel like everything came crashing down, the whole facade in that moment.
Why are we here?
I have to go back into the past once more. Just once more. For the last time.
Oh my gosh, man, it's too late for her to stop him. He knows everything. I don't know exactly what he's planning, though. I hope he's not just gonna murder.
We stood there and I kissed her for the last time. And she said, if you lose me, you'll know that I love you. And wanted to keep on loving you. And I said, I won't lose you. But I did.
Oh my gosh, dude. This is great. I love how this is playing out. Just torturing her by telling her everything she already knows.
I don't want to go in there.
Too late.
I guess we're gonna find out real soon if he still has the vertigo problems, though. That's basically her only chance of escaping right now if that hits him.
I want to stop being haunted. You're my second chance.
Take me away.
You look like Madeline now. Go up the stairs.
No.
Oh my gosh, man, this is wild. He's gonna force her to do the same things, but for real this time. Or is he potentially just hoping that this is gonna force her to confess?
The necklace, Madeline. That was the slip. I remembered the necklace.
Let me go.
Now we're going up the tower, Madeline.
Oh, he just dropped it, man. No more hiding anymore. All the secrets are out in the open.
You were the copy. You were the counterfeit, weren't you? Was she dead or alive?
Daddy's broken her neck.
He'd broken her neck.
Oh my gosh, man. She drove him mad and now is paying the consequences. How does this end? Please don't tell me there's any more bodies.
Did he train you? Did he tell you exactly what to do, what to say? You were a very apt pupil, too, weren't you? You were a very apt pupil.
Oh my gosh, man. Jimmy Stewart's doing a great job acting in this scene. I really like his performance.
I made it. I made it.
What are you to do?
Is his vertigo gone? It didn't do the shot that it's been doing. Has he finally conquered his fear?
You were his girl, huh? Oh, Judy, with all of his wife's money and all that freedom and that power. And he ditched you. What a shame. And he knew he was safe. He knew you couldn't talk.
Oh man, this is a tense scene. How the heck is this gonna wrap up? That sucks for her though, that he just dropped her after all of that.
I couldn't run away. I loved you so. I walked into danger, let you change me because I loved you and I wanted you. Oh, Scotty, please.
I don't know if apologies are gonna work now after she ruined his life once and was lying to him all this time.
I heard voices.
Whoa, bro. No, dude, I got mad freaking chills there. What the heck? She actually fell, and it wasn't intentional. No way. He ends it right there. Hitchcock, you absolute madman. What a freaking ending, dude. Just like that, she's dead. Alfred Hitchcock knows how to write and direct a mystery suspense thriller. There's absolutely no doubt about that. Definitely up to par with his other films that I've seen. Really, really loved it. And that ending was so chilling, especially when that nun first walked up there and it was just some figure in the shadows. That actually really startled me and freaked me out there for a second. But I did not expect Madeline to just fall accidentally. I was thinking either Scotty would bring her back down after having proved everything to himself after she confessed, or he was just gonna go crazy and kill her himself. But I love that it didn't even show her down there, just showed his reaction looking down on the edge himself. I thought that was just brilliantly done, and I don't know if I've ever seen a movie end so abruptly after a dark moment like that. I've certainly seen movies end abruptly on maybe like a hopeful moment or kind of a little bit of a cliffhanger, but nothing quite like that. So that was an extremely bold choice, and especially for the time that I imagine this came out. I don't know when for sure, but probably something audiences had never really seen before. But I think Hitchcock had kind of developed a reputation for that by then, so people were probably not as surprised as if he just bursted onto the scene. But overall, very, very well structured. I love how the story progressed, all the crazy twists and turns, especially the big reveal about how everything in the first 3/4 of the movie was all planned out. And I thought the writing was terrific. The acting, obviously from Jimmy Stewart as the lead, was great, but the actress I thought was good as well. I'm not familiar with her actress name or anything like that, but I thought she did a good job. All the other supplementary actors I thought were good, although most other people besides Midge, I guess, were kind of sprinkled in there very sparingly. But just going back to the ending, I don't know what the heck is going to happen with Scotty now going forward. I wonder if he would be able to convince other people of the plan that Gavin and Madeline hatched up. But I think the camera work was definitely a highlight as well. Loved all the vertigo effects that they did when he was experiencing those moments of distress, and just the camera work overall, and Hitchcock's directorial style definitely way ahead of its time, man. No wonder he was such a revolutionary director and is regarded so highly now, even though his movies still definitely hold up, especially the stories. And so, not that I needed any convincing, but definitely want to watch more Hitchcock films for the channel because he's such a great director. Everything I've seen from him so far has been absolute winners. So hopefully you guys enjoyed watching along with me for this one. If you did, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up. Helps the video reach a lot more people, helps the channel grow. Of course, you can check out the full-length reaction on Patreon. And if there's any other thoughts or maybe explanations of things I didn't fully catch on the first time viewing, or any other cool behind-the-scenes stuff, as always, I'd love to hear it because that always adds a lot more to the enjoyment of these films. And so I look forward to seeing you all for the next movie, and until then, peace.